Welcome back to Enlightened Trading. I'm your host Conrad, and with another look at crypto markets today. So I just posted a video on YouTube. Of course, I talked about stocks and what's going on there. So I just add to this video regarding crypto. So as usual, this is my TradingView page. Go check it out. Leave a like. Follow me there. I just posted some trading opportunities, and I mentioned these in my stock video. So if you want to get closer information on those, either you read it over here, of course, or you watch my prior video. So shutting off this, moving on to my Instagram, of course. Also check it out, follow me there, leave a like, spread the love. If you want to have some fun along the way, here are some crypto trading memes. So as I mentioned, if you want to have some fun, leave a like and spread the love over here. So moving on to crypto markets, of course. This is starting off of a bigger picture view, and yeah, so as you can see, we are now in the possibility of forming a very big time frame symmetrical triangle. Here on Bitcoin, these are monthly candles, and I mean, do they mean very much? Well, depends on what you're looking at. But this is just forming an opinion on what could happen here. Maybe we could draw a parallel channel here of these, and maybe like form sort of. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Form a possible bull flag here. I mean, yeah, this could work. I mean, yeah, it's actually working. We could actually have a descending channel here on the monthly time frame, so this actually looks pretty bullish. If we manage to get above these highs, or even too close to resistance around 10k, then this would be, of course, very bullish. And if Bitcoin manages to break above 10k, then I think we are going to head into a very bright future. And if you also want to get another opinion, then check out Tone Base on YouTube. He talked about this, I think, he talked about this in his latest video. So moving on to smaller term time frames. This is the weekly time frame. Here also a different chart. And I mentioned this in my latest video, I think, on crypto. You can see these are the logarithmic cycles, and this is the number one buy zone I mentioned, around 7.828k. So this would be a very nice buy target if we consolidate here down below this trend line, similar to what we did back here, just in a smaller duration. Moving back to the bottom growth curve here of this indicator, looking very nice in general. So this would be pretty nice if we consolidate further. Of course, also you would get it even cheaper. So just to get a bigger perspective of things, this was the monthly and weekly, and now we're going into the daily time frame. We still have the possibility for a bigger cup and handle if we manage to get above 9,300, hold the price, and then go back to 10k, maybe even retest here resistance. But this looks like resistance has been retested now, and I mentioned this in my latest video. Also, I said I would consider entering short. I actually entered short here on the top, basically. So that was a very nice entry. But I then exited, and you can see why. This 4-hour candle rebound looked pretty bullish, and it actually formed a retest of the 200-day to the point where, and this actually had me pretty bullish. And if you also want to see it, then you can check out Tone Base video, where he actually made the video around the time where it formed that way. So it was a doji candlestick, and if this green 2 traded above the green one, then I would have been actually bullish into resistance of 9.3k. So that would have been nice and a very nice higher low. But well, we dumped down once more, and shorts kept their strength. So this is now a retest of this resistance line, and I'm not too surprised, of course, that it happened. And yeah, sadly though, the count broke here with this a big bullish candle after this doji reverse candlestick. So that is sad to see that we don't get a 9 buy here on Bitcoin, which of course would have been a nice entry if the time frame and structure and so forth of the price are correlated with it. So I mean, there isn't too much to talk about except that we are consolidating here on the lows and now could form bear flag here, but this horizontal resistance is keeping me a bit bullish that we retested it to the point that's actually very nice to see and gives possibility for an ascending triangle maybe forming like this. But we have to wait and see what Bitcoin does and so forth. So what is also not just important to mention is Ethereum. We are now consolidating once more. We had a breakout of this symmetrical triangle here. Very nice channeler. So not looking too bad. We also broke the count daily on Ethereum, sadly. So also not would have looked for here in this time frame. And this looks a bit cluttered. I'm just going to delete these lines. So important horizontal supports and resistances. So like that, if you just pull it, or I'm not going to do the line. So we have this actually pretty rectangular trading range here on Ethereum. I don't like it that is not descending or ascending in the form of a triangle. Ascending channel wouldn't be bullish, of course, but this doesn't look too good to me. Looks like a sideways consolidation after a drop, which usually is a bear flag and sees continuation to the downside in the length of its pole, which would send us actually down to 170-ish. Would align with any important support. It actually would align with the 200-day moving average. So maybe we will actually retest the 200-day moving average. We retested its small time frame here with this candle, but maybe we'll retest it once more and wick off of it and close above the set of trend line. This would of course be bullish. We are now holding around the 50-day moving average here on Ethereum. If it breaks it, then this could be pretty major. Weekly had its 9 sell here, actually now on a red 1. So this is pretty intense that it formed this way. This 100-week moving average actually acted as resistance once more. You can see what happened the last time we had our 9 sell here on Ethereum. We actually corrected for a very lengthy time here for half a year. We actually corrected here on Ethereum. So if we actually see this once more, then of course we could move into a big symmetrical triangle. I don't know why these keep coming up. I'm deleting these regularly, so maybe you can share why this happens, or yeah, if you know, just please let me know, because it's kind of annoying. So we could now have the possibility for this symmetrical triangle here on Ethereum, moving into maybe even a late 2020. So this could play out, and this would of course be from our bottom here around the 130. I don't think it will retest it based on the analysis that the 200-day is coming up with the 100-day, and we're actually going to see a bull cross here, most likely if price doesn't dump too hard in the next days and weeks, then we will see a bull cross here of the 100 and 200-day, which would then align the moving averages shortly at least perfectly for bullish trading setups. So yeah, I think I won't talk too much about anything else. You know, altcoins aren't looking too good. This is consolidation here on the downside. We could say this is a descending channel here on Litecoin. It would kind of work. I'm not too sure yet. We have, in my opinion, I'm going to wait for confirmation that the bottom has formed, and until then, I will stay away from any you know, heavy bullish entries, and will maybe even enter short once more on a bigger lower high on the daily time frame. So I think that's it. Not too much to say. If we close once more below the 200-day moving average after actually closing above it, and this was a pretty important point in my analysis, that we closed above the 200-day here with a bullish reverse candle or an engulfing bullish candle, that we managed to do so. If we close now below it once more, I won't take this too seriously anymore. So yeah, I think that's it. There isn't too much to say. If you want to know anything further, please check out my latest videos. As usual, leave a like below this video, subscribe, comment. Definitely, as I said, make sure you are subscribed to my channel so that you don't miss out on any future videos, and you know, stay updated in general. So yeah, hope you had a great start into your week, and finish it off in the next few days very productively, and go on and do your things. So see you guys and girls, you people, back next time. Bye.